Hey everybody, Crow back again, and what we're going to do here is re-rank the first 10 Evercade collections. I originally put out a ranking video like a little bit over a year ago when I originally went through the first 10 collections, but I'm going to be significantly changing the way that I'm doing things going forward. And basically, I want everything to be in line before I continue with the Renovation collection with how I'm going to change things. I did put up a community post about explaining all this in detail. I'll put a link. I'll try to put a link in the description below. Basically, going forward, I'm going to be making a video for each game separately, and then I will do the collection video after I've done all the game videos. Two reasons for this is because that way all the videos will be shorter, and I will actually be making videos more frequently on the Evercade rather than, you know, months going by and then all of a sudden a big giant long hour-long video. But it's just going to be better for me in the long run because then I'm just working on smaller videos and those will be easier to work with. So all previous ratings and rankings or scoring or anything that I've done in the past for these Evercade games and collections, bam, totally out the window. We're starting fresh and new, and I want to start from scratch to do this because by the time I do continue with the Renovation collection, I just want to be able to add that stuff to the previous stuff. And that's how we'll do things going forward. Every video, we will rank the game right there, and every collection, we will rank that collection right then and there. And the beauty part about this is that I can just change this whenever I want. Say, I gave a game a low score because it's not working properly or something, and then it gets fixed. Well, maybe I can go back and say, hey, this game is better now. Let's raise the rank. Or maybe I'll change my mind on something. Or maybe I'll decide, hey, I put this in A, but maybe the game is a little bit worse than I thought after ranking everything else. So we can move around as we go forward. So we're going to start from the beginning, and the beginning is Atari Collection 1. The first game we've got on the list here is Adventure. I know a lot of people like Adventure. I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm putting this in C. I know a lot of people are going to be like, no, that's definitely an S or an A, but no, I'm just not too into Adventure. And again, this is my list. Alien Brigade. This game was kind of fun, but again, it's not the kind of game I'd exactly go to often. So, where do we want to put this? Honestly, I'm just a little bit above Adventure, I think. I think it's still a C here. Aqua Venture. I really like this one. This was an unpublished game. So, I might have to put this up. It's either S or A. I'm going to put this up in S for now, but it might go down. We'll see. Atari 2600 version of Asteroids. It's okay, but it's certainly not the best. So we're going to put it here in B. Canyon Bomber, the Atari 2600. I'm not a really big fan of this game, but it's not completely abysmal. So I'm going to give it a D. The Atari 2600 version of Centipede. It's a game that doesn't look that great, but it does play just fine. It actually plays really good for even having the joystick controller instead of the trackball. But D, C, I do like it more than Adventure. I do like it more than Alien Brigade. I do like it better than Asteroids, but I wouldn't put it as an A, so that's where that'll sit. Crystal Castles, Atari 2600. Again, Crystal Castle's not one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not even sure if I like it. I guess I'll put this version of the game maybe just below Adventure. There we go. The Atari 2600 version of Desert Falcon. I was not a big fan of Desert Falcon on 7800, and I didn't hate that game, but this version I absolutely do not like. So I'm going to actually put this lower than Canyon Bomber. It's not a complete disaster, so I can't put it at F, so we'll leave that there. Double Dunk for the 2600. This game I absolutely hated. I could not play this game at all. Maybe I just don't understand it, but this game was just totally unplayable for me, and I don't really like it at all, so that's definitely an F. Go in the F section there. Food Fight for 7800. The only question is, how high up do I put this game? Because this was my favorite game on the cartridge, and I really hold it in high regard. I'm really tempted to put it on the SS because I don't know if you can get any better than this. So I'm just going to put this in SSS for now. Gravatar for the 2600. I really, really like this one. Did I like it more than Aquaventure? I don't know. It's definitely in the S, but is it better than Aquaventure? Yes, it is. So just a hair better than Aquaventure, I think, but not quite a double S. The Atari 2600 version of Missile Command, not a bad port of the arcade game at all. I mean, I think this fits right in at an A. For the Atari 7800 Motor Psycho. If I remember correctly, this was a fun game, but it's not without its issues. I will definitely put this as a B. Right in between, I think it's better than Asteroids, but not as good as the Atari 2600 Centipede. Oh, look at this. We have Night Driver. Oh man, I really don't like this one at all, but I think I do like it more than Double Dunk. I never liked this even on the Atari 2600 with a paddle, and this version uses the D-pad, and the D-pad does not work very well for this version of the game, so I'm putting this as an F right above Double Dunk. Ninja Golf, a game for the 7800 I really like the concept of, but when you do play it, the flaws of the game do become apparent. I'm going to put this as an A regardless, just because the concept is so fantastic, but it can't go any higher than that because, like I said, the gameplay is flawed. Steeplechase, this is a game that I like, but the problem is that it's not implemented correctly on the Evercade, and to this date it's still not implemented correctly. You're supposed to be able to use the paddle controller to dial in how high the horse jumps, but it's not in the game properly in this version of the game, and if they do fix it, it'll get ranked higher. But for right now, it's getting ranked as a D because it still is playable, but only on the the lowest level. Sword Quest Earthworld. I don't know why the Sword Quest is in this collection, because even if you did have the original packaging and everything that came with the game, it still would be difficult to play. But here we're getting this game on the Evercade, and you're not getting anything paper-wise that you would need to actually complete this game. And it's very cryptic to begin with. This was like part of a contest, so yeah, it's hard to put this anything lower than... Right now, I think I even put this under Double Duck. Tempest. The Atari 2600 version of Tempest. This is a prototype game that was never completed, and it really only has this one level. It's very difficult to play. It doesn't make any sense why this is on here. This is getting put... I'm going to put it above... Still going to put it above Sword Quest, because you can still at least play it, but it's not very fun to play because it's not complete. Video Pinball, now we're talking. This is one of my favorite games back in the day. I played this a lot when I was a kid, so nostalgia factor alone puts this up higher than probably it should be. Is it an S tier? For me it is. Yar's Revenge is a good game, but this is Yar's Return. It's basically... They try to tout it like a sequel to Yar's Revenge, but all they've really done is just taken Yar's Revenge and kind of mirrored the screen. And ultimately what this does is give you less room on the screen to maneuver. And I actually think this game is less fun, like far less fun than the Yar's Revenge. So for Yar's Return, I am going to put it in the D level. I'll put it right over Desert Falcon and under Steeplechase. So that's all the games for the Atari Collection 1. However, here we have another list where I'm going to put all the games. I'm going to try and do one big giant game list for every single Evercade game. So since we've gone through the Atari Collection, I'm just going to copy over what I did in the first chart onto here. And bam, we're done. Just one more thing left to do with the Atari Collection 1. And that's to rank this collection as a whole. And let's see here what we got. We do have Food Fight, which is really good. Aquaventure, Gravatar, Video Pinball. I mean, I do like this collection. I think it's a solid collection. I'm putting it as an A. Again, as we go down the line, maybe I'll switch that up. But for now, let's move on to the next collection. All right, Namco Collection in Museum 1, Battle Cars. I really like this one. I think this is a solid... I think it's a solid A. Dig Dug, but the NES version, again, it's not bad version, so I think I gotta put it in A somewhere. Do I like it more than Battle Cars? Let's put yes for now. I'm not 100% sure of that, though. Galaxian. I actually really like this version of Galaxian, so... Oh, do I really... I don't think I'm going to put it as an S, though. I think I'm going to put it, I'll put it just above Dig Dug. Do I like it more than Battle Cars? Yeah, why not? Libble Rabble. I remember being really interested in playing this game, and then when I finally did, I remember not really liking it that much. This is going as a C. Mappy. Classic arcade game. It's okay, I'm not a huge fan of it. I think I'm going to put this as a B. And Mappy Kids. It's an interesting platformer, but I'm not really into this one. I think we're going to put it as a C. Metal Marines. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of this one. I can't really see myself going back to this one. But I can't put it as a D. I'm going to put it as a C in between Libble Rabble and Mappy Kids. Pac-Man, but again, the NES version, so not the greatest. I'm gonna put it up here in between. Shoot, do I like Dig Dug better than Pac-Man? You know, in this case, for the NES version, I'm gonna say yeah. I do like the NES version of Dig Dug more than the NES version of Pac-Man. Quad Challenge, not a very good game. Always split screen, choppy, animations, boring sounds all the way around. Putting this as a D. Star Luster. Every time I think of this game, I'm like, eh, and then I play it and it is kind of fun. So I think I'm going to put this as a B, but under Mappy. Xevious. It's a classic game, but again, the NES version is not nearly as good as the arcade version. I'm going to put this as a high C, and that's going to be our rankings right now for Namco Museum Collection 1. So let's put these games into this existing, where we've put the Atari Collection 1. Let's see, Battle Cars is an A. Let's put that, I'm going to put that higher than these two. Pac-Man. Pac-Man is next. That is an A. Dig Dug. And then Galaxian. Star Luster better than Asteroids? Yes. I wouldn't put it above Motorcycle, though. And then Mappy. Again, I wouldn't put it above Motorcycle. Libble Rabble on C. Better than Crystal Castles? Yes. Not better than Adventure. Metal Marines, which I'm going to put that up just in this, because I still think I like Adventure more than that. Mappy Kids, I will put above Adventure, and I put it above Alien Brigade as well. And then Xevious will go next. And then Quad Challenge on D. Better than Delta Falcon? Yes. Better than Yard's Revenge? Yes. Better than Steeplechase? I say no. I really don't like Quad Challenge that much. Finally, where do we put Namco Museum Collection 1? Well, it's kind of weak, and actually, it doesn't have really hard hitters that Collection 2 does. So I still think it's not going to be higher than Atari Collection 1. I'm going to give this a C. All right, Data East Collection 1. Start out with We Got Bad Dudes. I know this doesn't look very good because of how choppy it looks, but when I play this game, I think it's just, I really like the game, but I think I've got to put it as a, where do I want to put this? Oh, we'll put it in the B category. Burger Time. Burger Time being my favorite arcade game. This is the NES version. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm just fine with it, to be honest. So I'm putting this as an A. Burnin' Rubber, aka Bump and Jump. It's another game that I do like this one. This is a really fun game to play. I'm going to put it just under Burger Time on level A. Fighter's History, Data East knockoff of Street Fighter 2. And when I played it, it was more fun than I thought it would be. So we're going to put this on level B. You know what? Maybe I should put this a little bit higher, just because now with the Evercade VS, you can play against somebody else. So let's put this in A. Joe and Mac 2, Lost in the Tropics. Fantastic game. I'm going to put this as a double S. Oh, Karate Champ on the NES. Not a big fan of this game at all. I'm not even a big fan of the arcade version. I don't know. It's kind of tortured to play this one. Oh, terrible. Okay, F. Magical Drop 2 for the Super Nintendo. I really do like the Magical Drop series. So we're going to put this on the S level. Midnight Resistance for the Genesis is a fantastic game. Incredibly fun to play. Let's get on the S level, right above Magical Drop 2. Side Pocket. I think it's a Super Nintendo version. It's fun, but really slow. It's more of a puzzle game, if anything. So I think I'm going to put this on B. Lower on the B scale. 2 Crude Dudes for the Sega Genesis. This is a really good game. Really fun. I'm going to put this above Burger Time on A. I don't think it's quite into S territory though. All right, let's see if we could squeeze these games into our full game list. At the top, we had Joe and Mac 2 as SS. That would be the only one here right now. Magical Drop 2 is an S. Where do we put this? Higher than Aquaventure, higher than Gravitar? I think we will put this higher than Video Pinball. And then Midnight Resistance, obviously, is going to go up of those. Fighter's History on level A. I think I'm going to stick this here, because maybe I do like the NES version of Pac-Man better than a knockoff Street Fighter clone. Burnin' Rubber, which I'll put below Pac-Man. Burger Time, which I do like more than Pac-Man. I do like more Dig. I just gotta go at the top here. And then, of course, Two Crude Dudes is gonna go at the top of that list. And then for B, we've got Side Pocket. Yeah, why not put it at the top list here? Let's see if Bad Dudes works out as well. Sure, why not? Put Bad Dudes there as well. And then in F, we have Karate Champ, but it is better than Tepos, it is better than Double Dunk, and it is better than Night Driver. So that leaves, where do we put Data East Collection 1? There's a couple solid games in here, to be honest. I think I do like this more than Namco Museum 1. We're going to put this in B level. I don't think it's quite up to Atari Collection 1. Again, that just might be nostalgia, my nostalgia, but we're going to leave that there. Interplay Collection 1 is next, and I'm actually going to be doing this again because I took a break and then I forgot to hit record. Battle Chess. I know a lot of people don't like Battle Chess. It's a chess game, it's slow, but if you don't want to see the animations, you can always turn that off as well. So I'm going to put this in B. I think it's all right. Boogerman was a game that was a bit better than I thought it would be. It was very fun to play, so I'm going to put this as an A. Clay Fighter knockoff. It's a parody of fighting games at the time, but again, it doesn't really do anything better than any of them. In fact, it's a little bit worse than them. So we're going to put this as a C. Earthworm Jim, the Genesis version. This is pretty much the game that's holding up the whole collection. A lot of people like it. I'm okay with it. I mean, it is a fantastic game, but it's not really my type of game. Maybe I'm gonna move this down to an S just because of that. But it's still a good game to play. Alright, Incantation is a Super Nintendo game. That was a late SNES release as well. So where did I put this? I think I'm going to put this under B, just above Battle Chess. And lastly, we have Titan, which is like a sort of like a weird breakout type of game where you can move your paddle all over the screen and you try to get the ball to exit the level. It actually is kind of fun for what it is, but it's not that great of a game. I think I'm going to put this under C, right above Clay Fighter. Back on our full game list, let's populate the games with these Interplay games. So Earthworm Jim was in level SS, or White did have an SS, but he moved it to S. So where would I put this? I'm going to put this, I think I'll put this as the highest game in the S ranking right now. Boogerman, we're going to put Boogerman right under Burger Time, but over Galaxian. Battle Chess, being a chess game, I don't think it's more exciting than Asteroids, so put that right there. Incantation, again, another B level. Let's put it more than Motorcycle, so we're gonna Motorcycle, so put that there. And then Clay Fighter, it's a level C. That's better than Adventure. I'd rather play Clay Fighter than Adventure, and I know a lot of people hate me for that, but it's the truth. Alien Brigade, yes. Mappy Kids, yes, but maybe not more than Xevious. And then Titan or Xevious, it's gonna be Xevious, so Titan will squeeze in right there. And then our collection ranking for Interplay Collection 1. I think we're going to put that, I mean, the only game really holding this collection up is Earthworm Jim. The rest of the games are okay. Boogerman being the next best one, but I think we're going to put this just above Namco Museum Collection 1. Moving on to Atari Collection 2. First game up here, we have Air Sea Battle. It's just a basic shooting gallery type of game. I would have ranked this lower if just on the handheld because you could only play against the computer. But with the Evercade DS, you can play against 2 players now. I think we're going to squeeze this under a B. Atari 7800 version of Asteroid. This is a really good version of the game. Where did I stick the other Asteroids, 2600 version of Asteroids? Yeah, I stuck that as the lowest game on B, so this has to go higher than B, and that's easy, because I'm going to put this under an A, because it is a good version of the game. Basketball for the Atari 7800. It was fun at first. What's interesting is you can pound your opponent down, so if there's nobody left playing on the other team and you just score infinite baskets. But there's something strangely fun about this game as well, so we're gonna stick this under a C. Bowling, this is probably getting a higher score than it probably should have just because of nostalgia, and I used to play this all the time. I'm gonna put this under an A. No, I couldn't. B. higher than Air Sea Battle. The Atari 7800 version of Centipede. I gave the 2600 version in B, but I think we're gonna get this one in A. Better than Asteroids? Nah, I think I like the 7800 version of Asteroids more than the 7800 version of Centipede. Oh, okay, the Atari 2600 version of Dark Chambers. Played the 7800 version in the past, and that was not one of my favorite games, and this is, to me, even worse than that. I'm giving this a D. Demons to Diamonds. Now, this is a paddle game, but it does work pretty well with the joystick. Fantastic game. I think this might have been the best game in this collection. Double S. Desert Falcon on the 7800. Better, much better than the 2600 version again, but not that... I'm not a big fan of it, but I will put it above Basketball on level C. Haunted House, it's an okay game. I wasn't a big fan of this one when I was a kid. Now that I know how to play it, it's a little bit more interesting, but the thing that's bad about it is that any difficulty higher than the first difficulty is all dark. You don't know what level you're on. They could have thrown some difficulties in between there. It's just such a leap in difficulty. In game types, I'm gonna put this as a C. I'm gonna put this low in between Basketball and Desert Falcon. Human Cannonball, it's one of those trajectory games. I think this game was a lot of fun, to be honest. I'm gonna give this an A. We gotta put it down here. I think Centipede and Asteroids are still better on the 7800. 2600 version of Millipede. Again, looks like Centipede. Is it better than Centipede on 2600? Let's put this around the same area. Put this above Bowling. Planet Smasher is an interesting shoot 'em up for the 7800. It's better than Millipede. Let's put it on level B, above Millipede. Radar Lock. The interesting thing about this is I haven't played it on the Evercade VS, and the problem I had with it on the handheld is that you needed 2 controllers to play this game. You needed the second controller to select your weapons, and you couldn't do that in the handheld, but with the Evercade VS, I haven't tested it, but I assume you could do that now. Where do I put this? This is actually not a bad game. We'll put it on level B, but above Planet Smashers now. Real Sports Tennis. This is actually a pretty good game, but I don't think I'm gonna put it above Human Cannonball, but we'll still put it on level A. Hey, Solaris. This is a pretty interesting game. I definitely have to put it above Radar Lock. I will definitely put it above Real Sports Tennis. I'm going to put it above Cannonball, but under Centipede. Sprint Master. I usually like these, the sprint games, like Super Sprint and everything, but this game I don't think really works on the 2600. I don't think it's that much fun. So, we're going to stick this under D, but just above Dark... No, we'll put it under Dark Chambers. I think Dark Chambers is more playable than Sprint Master. Street Racer. This one has got a problem because it is originally a paddle game. It doesn't work very well using a digital D-pad. I knocked it before because this is really 2-player game. Can't do that in a handle. You can do it on the VS. So, I'm going to be lenient. And just because you can play it with 2 players on the VS, I'm going to stick this as the last game on the 2600 version of Submarine Commander. It's not that great. I'm going to stick this under C though, but under Basketball because it's just kind of really repetitive. Wizard. This is a homebrew game, if I remember. I don't think it's S-worthy. Solaris is better than Solaris. I'd say yes. Let's stick it under Centipede. Yar's Revenge. This is the real deal, not Yar's Return. This is a fantastic game. It really is. But I'm not going to put it above Demons to Diamonds. I'd say this is a clear S game. Alright, let's put these games in the total rankings. Demons to Diamonds is double S. They're better than Joe and Mac. I really do like Leave the Demons to Diamonds, so I'm going to say yes. Yar's Revenge, which is on the next level. Better than Aquaventure, Gravatar, Video Pinball. Yeah, we're going to stick it here. Rank A, we got Real Sports Tennis. Where do we put this? Above Missile Command, above Ninja Golf. Yeah, we'll stick it right there. Human Cannonball. We'll put that just a notch above that. Solaris. I'm going to put it in between Battle Cars and Fighter's History. Wizard. Better than Fighter's History? Nah, we'll leave it there. 7800 Centipede. Better than Fighter's History? Yes. I'm not going to put it above Burning Rubber, though. 7800 version of Asteroids. Well, it's better than Burning Rubber. Or better than Pac-Man, better than Dig Dug, better than Galaxian, better than Boogerman, not better than Burger Time. Alright, level B, we got Air Sea Battle. I'm going to put that... In fact, I'm going to put that under Battle Chess. Bowling. I'll put that just above Battle Chess, but under Asteroids. Millipede. above Asteroids, Starluster, Mappy, Motorcycle. Oh, I said it was above Millipede, so, or Centipede. So put that right there, right next to Centipede. Planet Smashers. Better than Side Pocket? That's a tough one. It's not better than Bad Dudes. The NES version of Bad Dudes. No, I'm gonna put it just under Side Pocket. Radar Lock, the last game in level B. Oh, where do we put this? I would put it right above Side Pocket, but not better than Bad Dudes. Submarine Commander. Better than Crystal Castles. I'm just not a big fan of Crystal Castles or Little Rebels, so it's not going to be difficult to pass on. But I'm going to put it under Metal Marines. Basket Brawl, under Metal Marines. Haunted House. I'm going to put that above Adventure. I like it more than Adventure. I like more than Alien Brigade. I'll put it under Clay Fighter. Desert Falcon. Oh, do I want to make that the best game in this tier? Or do I want Xevious to be? I'm going to stick Xevious over Desert Falcon. And then we've got our last tier here, D. Street Racer is the first one on the list. The worst of the Ds. Maybe I should go do these from going upwards next time, so we're not just scattering all over. I'll try to remember to do that next time. Well, it's not better than the Atari 2600 version of Desert Falcon. Or is it? Maybe I do. I will say... I mean, it's not better than Quad Challenge for sure. Okay, next up, Sprint Master, and I put, it's got to be above Street Racer, but still, again, not better than Quad Challenge. And then Dark Chambers, and then again, 2600 version. Again, I don't think I can put this above Quad Challenge. Alright, so Atari Collection 2, I don't think, oh man, it does have Demon's Diamonds, but again, Food Fight was much better. So I don't, do I put it on level A? If I do, it's got to be under Collection 1. Is it better than Daddy East Collection 1? Looking at the games that are on here, there are a lot of games. You're comparing, I don't know, 10 against 20. Oh man, do I put it on level A? I'm going to put it on level A. Just because, but it's not better than Collection 1. Okay, Namco Museum Collection 2, starting with Burning Force. This game was pretty fun, if I'm remembering. I'm going to give this one an A. I don't think it was super fantastic, but it was still really good fun. Dig Dug 2, this one actually wound up being more fun than I thought it was going to be. Where do I put this? I think I'm going to put this in A, but not above Burning Force. Dragon Spirit. This one is, this was really good, actually. I'm going to put this under S, because that is a top tier. One of the top tiers, not the very top tier NES games. NES version of Galaga. What's funny is I put Galaxian on level A. Do I put this on A? Yeah, I'll put this on A as well. I'm going to put this under Dig Dug. Pack Attack. Pretty interesting puzzle game. Had more fun with it than I thought, but not super fantastic. Just, okay, I'm going to put this under B. Phelios. This is a really good shoot 'em up, even more so than Dragon Spirit, so I think I'm going to put this on level S, right above Dragon Spirit. Splatterhouse 3. Incredibly fun game, but you're up against the time limit. So I'm going to put this under double S. But Splatterhouse Part 2, I like way more. Well, not way more. I just like it more than Splatterhouse 3. In fact, I think it's a tier above. So I have no problems putting Splatterhouse Part 2 as a triple S. Tower of Druaga. What's interesting about this is I might have put this on level C, and then I found out how this game is meant to be played, and it made me like it even less. So I'm putting this as level D. Workman, I actually like this one. I have this one on the Famicom, and that was the first time I played it. I just really like this one. I don't know if I want to put it under S. We're going to put it as an A, and I'm going to put it above Burning Force. Weapon Lord. I haven't played this one since I originally talked about it, and I really didn't like this one. But there are people that do like this game, and, you know, I might give this, well, I can't give it a second chance on the Evercade VS because Namco Collection 2 doesn't work on it. So you're stuck with the handheld. You can't play two-player. Okay, yeah, I was going to change my mind and up it, but I'm going to say no. This is still a D. All right, let's put our Namco Museum 2 games in our giant game list. I'll start from the bottom this time. Tower of Druaga, I had at the bottom. Desert Falcon. I'm gonna say no. I really don't like Tower Dragon now that I know how to play it. Weapon Lord, however, I will cut some slack. I'll actually put it above Canyon Bomber. Level B, we got Pack Attack. Planet Smashers. I think that's where I'm gonna draw the line. I'm gonna put the Side Pocket just above Pack Attack. Level A, we got Galaga. So, where do we put this? Do I like Galaga or Galaxian better? You know, I'm gonna say I like Galaxian better because there's more risk reward with the score, but I'm gonna put Galaga right under it. Dig Dug 2. Dig Dug. Do I like Dig Dug 2 better than Dig Dug? No, I think Dig Dug is the classic. I mean, Dig Dug 2 is a little bit more complicated. I'm gonna put it under Pac-Man. I'm gonna put it above Burnin' Rubber. Okay, I put Dig Dug 2 over Galaga, but I put Galaga over Dig Dug. But, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch things around just so things will work. I'm gonna put Dig Dug over Galaga just so I could put Dig Dug 2 under Dig Dug. There we go, that works, that matches. Burning Force is higher than Dig Dug 2. Where do we put this? Over Burger Man? Yeah, over Asteroids 7800? No. We'll stick that right there. And then we've got Warp. Wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, Warpman. I thought for some reason I skipped something. Where do we put this? Not above that, not above that. I'm gonna put this here under Asteroids 7800. Level S, we've got Dragon Spirit, better than Aqua Adventure, better than Gravatar, better Video Pinball, better than Yar's Revenge, not better than Magical Drop 2. Phelios, which I will put above Magical Drop 2, but not above Midnight Resistance. Okay, then we got Splatterhouse on level SS. Splatterhouse 3, rather. I'm gonna put that above Demons of Diamonds. And then we got Splatterhouse 2, Part 2, not better than Food Fight. There we go. There we go. So, Namco Museum 2, it's gotta be above Namco Museum 1. I mean, this is a fantastic collection. We've got 4 games in S rank or higher, which we're gonna put this in S rank here because we've got Splatterhouse 3, we got Splatterhouse 2, we got Dragon Spirit, we got Phelios, and then a bunch of A rank games as well. So at least in there. So I think I'm gonna put that on S. Could it be higher? Maybe, but I think S is perfect for that right now. Adventures of Rad Gravity. It's not that great of a game. The music is terrible, the graphics aren't that great. The action is okay. I think we gotta put this on level C. The Brainies, interesting puzzle game. It is oddly addictive. Not super fantastic though, so we gotta put it on level B. Clay Fighter 2. Wow, if Clay Fighter was bad, this is super bad. I think I'm putting this in F. Claymates. Interesting game. You can change shapes into different types of animals. Kind of like a puzzle element to this platformer as well. Not super fantastic. I'm going to put it under the Brainies, actually, on level B. Earthworm Jim 2. I don't know if I should put this on a higher tier than Earthworm Jim, which I think I put on S. We're going to put this on S as well. Sixth and final game is Prehistoric Man. This one actually took me by surprise. This is actually much better than I was expecting from this game. I'm going to put this in A. Alright, throwing these Interplay Collection 2 games into the big list. At the bottom, at row F, we had Clay Fighter 2. It's still better than Karate Champ, so we'll put that high in F. C, we had Adventures of Rad Gravity. Better than Crystal Castle, better Liberal Rabble, better than that, better than that, better than that. Better than Adventure. Better than Adventure. Better than Alien Brigade. I'm gonna put this in between Adventure and Alien Brigade. Next up, Claymates. It's under B. Better than A or C Battle Chess, Bowling, Asteroids, 2600. Star Luster, Mappy. It's Motorcycle, yeah, Incantation. I think it's around Incantation. Below Incantation. Brainies. Centipede. No, it's not. We're gonna put this right above Incantation. Prehistoric Man, level A. Let's see, this might be a low A, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna put this low under Missile Command. And then Earthworm Jim on level S. I really don't know. These two are almost interchangeable to me, but we'll put Earthworm Jim 2 higher than Earthworm Jim. Is that the right choice? I don't know. Alright, where do we put Interplay Collection 2? Again, the only thing carrying it really is Earthworm Jim 2. It's got a really terrible game, Clay Fighter 2 on it. I think it's got to go under Interplay Collection 1. I don't know if I'd put it into D rank. I'm going to put this under Namco Museum 1, in fact. All it's got going for it is Earthworm Jim 2, really. Prehistoric Man's okay, and then the rest, Alright, now we're starting to get interesting, because this is Mega Cat Studios Collection 1, Almost Hero. This was a really good game until the game ended really, really short. I'll put this under B. It did have some interesting things in there, like fighting a Battletoad, fighting a Ninja Turtle, that kind of thing. Coffee Crisis. Now, It's an interesting beat 'em up, but the problem is that it could be finer tuned, I guess, but I don't like coffee at all, so I think I'll just put this right above Almost Hero and B. Creepy Brawlers, if I remember correctly, is pretty brutal in the tells that you got, and you had to react way quicker than I thought you should have to, especially early on in the game. So I'll put this on C. No, I'm gonna put this... No, it's got an interesting premise. I think we're gonna put this on C. Justice Duel is an interesting joust-like, if that's a thing, with power-ups and fighting other characters. And it's with American presidents, so just amping up that unusual factor. Is it an A? Or is it a high B? I'm thinking it's a high B. Little Medusa, now this is a really good puzzle game, and it's got plenty of length to it. We're gonna give this an S. Okay, Log Jammers, I remember not liking this one at all. So, F. Multi-Dude. This was an interesting puzzler. So, better than, do I want to put this up here on S? I think I do, but just under Little Medusa, I think. Oh, Old Towers. This game, again, I think I got to put this on S, but I have to put it above Little Medusa this time. Super Painter isn't a bad game or concept. The problem is that the controls are a bit too loose for my taste. We're gonna put this under B over Justice Duel. Tanzer. This game, fantastic. I had to actually run out and actually get a cartridge of this, so this is a triple S. All right, let's put our stuff in our big game list. So, F, we had Log Jammers, better than Sword Quest, Tempest, better than Double Dunk, better than Night Driver, Karate Champ, Play Fighter 2. I'm gonna put it under Karate Champ, because I think I can actually beat guys in Karate Champ. On level C, I have Creepy Brawlers. I think it's going to be low on the list. Is it better in Crystal Castles? I'm going to say no, because I almost put this in D rank, so we'll put it as a low C rank. And then on level B, Almost Hero. Better than Air Sea Battle? Yes. Better than Battle Chess? Yeah. Bowling, Asteroids, Star Luster. I don't think I could put it higher than this, but I'm going to put it just above Asteroids. Coffee Crisis. Do I put it over Star Luster? Yeah, but not over Mappy. Justice Duel. Let's see here. It's gotta be above Coffee Crisis. Mappy. Motorcycle. I don't think I could put it above Motorcycle. We'll put that right there. And Super Painter. Really fun, but slippery. Better. Planet Specialist better, but not better than Pack Attack. Rank S, starting with Multi-Dude. So, Multi-Dude, better than Aquaventure? Yeah. Gravatar, Video Pinball, Yar's Revenge. Yeah, but not better than Dragon Spirit. Little Medusa. Again, I think it's... Well, actually, this one is, I think, a better... Where do I put this one? I'm going to put this right here. And then Old Towers. Now, Old Towers is better than Dragon Spirit and Magical Drop 2. Not Helios, though. Is it better than Helios? Not better Midnight Resistance, for sure. We're going to stick it under Helios. And then, finally, up at the top, we got Tanzer. Do I want to say it's better than Splatterhouse Part 3? Yes, but not better than Food Fight. Oh, shoot, I did that again. I sometimes forget to move the screen, so it's going to be off a couple times here. But, oh god, here's a better look at it. Okay, where do we put Mega Cat Studios Collection 1? Again, 4 S-rank games. It's got Tanzer, so that's going to bump it way up the list. I think this is an S tier, but yeah, we'll stick it there under Namco Museum Collection 1 for right now. All right, Piko Collection 1. This will be an interesting one. I guess some really good ones and some really bad games in here. So 8 Eyes. I think we gotta stick that under B, because it's kind of like Tohum, but I wound up kind of liking it a little bit. So I think we'll put that on B. Brave Battle Saga. This was a really interesting RPG. I did get stuck at one point. I haven't really returned to it yet, but I think I gotta give this one... I think we'll give it an A. I don't know, I can't quite give it an S, but it is really good. Canon, Legend of the New Gods. I happen to really like this one way more than the Brave Warrior one. So I am gonna stick this one on S rank. Dorky and Yimp? I don't know if it's Dork or Dorky or whatever. This is an interesting one. I think I gotta put it on level B, but I'm gonna put it under 8 Eyes. Dragon View. This is a fantastic game. It really took me by surprise. And I don't think there's any reason why I couldn't put this on level SS, because I don't know why I hadn't heard of this game before it was appearing on the Evercade, because this is actually like a sequel to Draken, and that game is terrible. Well, at least I feel like the game's terrible. There are people that do like it. But Dragon View, that really struck a chord. This is really good. Oh, speaking of Draken, that's the next game. I really didn't like this one, F. The Humans. Okay, puzzler, but it's a little bit too slow for my taste. It's okay. We'll put it as a C. The Genesis version of The Immortal. It's a very cryptic game where you can... It's all trial and error. I'm going to put this under The Humans on level C because I'm not particularly fond of this one, but we'll leave it at that. Iron Commando. Pretty good beat 'em up, to be honest. So we're going to throw this in A, and I'm going to throw it above the RPG. Okay, Jim Power, Lost Dimension. Game is fun, incredibly hard. The background, the way that moves, the background moves, that's kind of weird, really weird. But there's a lot more to this game than just the platforming. I think there's like a shooter section and everything, but the problem is the game is just way too hard. We are gonna throw this under, we're gonna make it a high C. I almost put it a low B. Do I like it better than Dork and Imp? Nah, I think we'll leave it there. It's just the difficulty that's really holding this game back. Oh, Magical Girl. This is definitely a D. I wanted to like this game, but it's just so choppy. The way that everything moves is not smooth at all. So, man, this is going to D. Nightshade, interesting action puzzler in a way. The action part's not so great, but the investigation part's pretty interesting. So, where do we put this? I think we're going to put this under B over 8 Eyes. Power Pigs of the Dark Age. This game, I didn't like. The thing I didn't like about this is the way it relied on a lot of air vents that popping you up and around, and you wind up getting really lost later on in the game. So, for that, it's not that fantastic. We're going to put this under Jim Power, but over The Humans. Power Punch 2, yeah, this game doesn't work all that great. It's definitely D tier. But is it better or worse than Magical Girl? I'm gonna say it's worse than Magical Girl. Radical Rex. I don't know what to think of this one. It's very forgettable. There's a skateboard, but it's not very useful. You got the flame breath. I remember the something about attacking that is very cryptic in the game. I had to read the manual, figure out how to properly attack. You have to breathe fire and then kick them or something. I'm gonna put this as another C rank, but above Jim Power. Switchblade. Now this was an Amiga game, and this is a Genesis port of that game, so the attack is kind of weird where you have to hold the button down, but oddly enough, I kind of like it. I think we're gonna put this above Nightshade and B tier. Tinhead. This one was pretty interesting. The problem is that a lot of your attacks arc, so it's pretty hard to aim at stuff. This is again another originally Amiga game, so I think it's gotta be a B tier above 8 Eyes, above Nightshade, but not above Switchblade. Top Racer. This one was pretty good, I gotta say. Always split screen though, not super fantastic. We're definitely gonna put this as an A, top of the A of this list here. Water Margin. Now this is a really good beat 'em up. I'm gonna put this on S level. Do I like it more than Cannon? I'm gonna say no. I think I like Cannon more, so we're gonna switch those around right there. There we go. And Way of the Exploding Fist, or just Exploding Fist. Terrible game. This is F, but it is still more playable than Draken. Back to our big game list, and I remembered to size the screen properly this time. Let's start at the bottom of our list here with Draken, F rank. Better than Sword Quest, yes. Better than Tempest, yes. Better than Double Dunk, yes. Better than Night Driver. That's a tough one. I would say no. I think I'd rather play Night Driver than this one. Exploding Fist, the Way of the Exploding Fist. Better than Night Driver? Well, it's definitely around Karate Champ level. I think it's worse than Karate Champ, but better than Logjammers. D rank, we got Power Punch 2. Is it better than Tower Draga? Yes. Desert Falcon, the Toy 600? Yes. Yar's Return? Yes. Street Racer, yes. Mastery, yes. Dark Chamber for the Atari 2600, yeah. Quad Challenge, no. So we're gonna leave that there. Magic Girl, better than Quad Challenge? No, we're gonna leave that there. Now we're on C. We got the Immortal on low on the list to C. Better than Creepy Brawlers? Yes. Crystal Castles? That's a tough one. I'm gonna... Better than Little Rev... No. Oh, that's a tough one. We're gonna put it right up below Crystal Castles, I think. Humans. This is more playable, so I'd rather play that. I'd rather play that. I'm gonna stick that above Basketball. I kind of like it more than Metal Marines, to be honest. I do like it more than Adventure. Actually, I like it more than Brad Gravy. Alien Brigade. No, we'll stick it under Alien Brigade. Power Pigs of the Dark Ages. Well, it's gotta be above the Humans. It is above Alien Brigade, Mappy Kids, Haunted House, Play Fighter, Titan, Desert Falcon. Not better than Xevious, I think. And then Jim Power. Do I put this over Xevious? Difficulty is the only thing holding this back. Radical Rex. We'll put that above here too, because I think I do like that more than Xevious. Level B. Well, we got Dorky Yimp as our first game in level B here. Better than Air Sea Battle. You know, I'm going to stick this at the bottom. It's a very low B tier. I almost put it in C tier, so we're going to leave it there. 8 Eyes. Better than Acer Battle, better than Battle Chest, better than Bowling, better than Asteroids. Better than Almost Hero, yes. Starluster, Coffee Crisis, Mappy, Justice Duel. I think I gotta put it above Justice Duel for sure. And Motorcycle, and Claymates, and Incarnation, and the Brainies, Centipede, Millipede, Planet Smashers, Super Painter, Impact. Oh, I think we're sticking here. Okay. That means that hopefully everything does fit in line above that point. Nightshade, better than Pack Attack? No. Tinhead, better than Pack Attack? No. A Switchblade. I do like Switchblade better than Pack Attack, and Side Pocket, and Radar Lock, but not better than Bad Dudes. Rank A, we got Brave Warrior. Better than Prehistoric Man? I don't know about that. Missile Command, Ninja Golf. It's better than Ninja Golf, okay. Real Sports Tennis, Inman Cannonball, Battle Cars. Not better than Battle Cars. Iron Commando. Better than Battle Cars? Yes. Solaris? Yes. Wizard? Yes. Your Sister? Yes. I don't know about Centipede. Not better than Centipede. Top Racer is better than Centipede, Burnin' Rubber, Pac-Man, NES Pac-Man no less, Galaga, Dig Dug 2, Galaxian. I think we're gonna go actually lower a little bit. Better than Dig Dug? No, but better than Galaxian, so we're just gonna stick that there. Now we're in S tier. We got Water Margin, Aqua Adventure, Gravatar. It is just to beat 'em up. I'm gonna stick that down. There's something simple, simple pleasure out of Aquaventure, so we're gonna leave that at the bottom of the A list, or the S list, sorry. Canon, interesting RPG. I will put that above Aquaventure, and not above Gravatar though. And then our SS is Dragon View. Better than Joe and Mac. You know, that's a tough decision. I'm going to put that low on this list. I actually played through all this game. I might have a better idea, but I did enjoy what I did play of it, but I don't know if it is better than Joe and Mac 2. Okay, so Piko Collection 1. Where do we put this? I don't think it's better than either of the Atari collections. Is it a B tier? Because, I mean, the best one we got is Dragon View. We do have Water Margin and Canon. Yeah, I think it's B tier. We're going to stick this above the Data East Collection one. A lot of these are Super Nintendo games that are and Genesis games that are really good. Our last collection of this video, collection number 10 at Technos Collection 1. Starting out here with Crash and the Boys Street Challenge. I really was not particularly fond of this one, so I'm going to put this under D. I don't think it's an F quite, but yeah, D for sure, for me at least. Next up, we got Double Dragon, and I actually really like this one, so we're going to put this as an... Do I put it in S? Yeah, let's put it as an S, because I really did enjoy this one. It's a classic. Double Dragon 2, again, I think I kind of put this on the same rank. I kind of like this one more than Double Dragon. The only problem with both of these is there's the platforming sections, and you have to hit both buttons to jump, so it's kind of awkward in that respect. But these games are really good. I think they're actually they're better than Double Dragon and Double Dragon 3, the arcade versions. Double Dragon 2, I don't know. Double Dragon 2 might actually be better than both of these. Renegade, I really like this one. I don't know if I should really put this as an S. No, I'm going to put this as an S, but still above these two Double Dragons, because I really did enjoy Renegade. River City Ransom, one of my favorite NES games, easily goes in the SSS rank here. Yeah, this was the highlight of the collection for me. Super Dodgeball. Honestly, I thought I was going to like this one way more than I actually do, because I don't remember the game being this slow and choppy. So I think we're going to put this... We want to put this under D. Yeah, but is it a high D or a low C? I'm gonna put it as a low C because, again, you can kind of get used to it, but it's really off-putting. Alright, Super Double Dragon. I do like this one more than the NES versions. Do I like it more than Renegade? Possibly. So I think we're gonna put this under SS. This is a really... Was there something about this game I didn't like? Give me a second, I want to look up my old rating on this. No, I did have this originally. I had this... Okay, I originally had this above Double Dragon 2, but below Renegade. But I actually do think that this is a bit more fun than Renegade now that I'm thinking about it. So I think I'm changing my mind on it. Super Double Dragon, we're going to put in SS for now. Super Spike V-Ball, this game's really fun. But I don't think it's in the same grouping as S with the Double Dragons and Renegade. We're going to put this in A. Alright, for the full game ranking of the, I almost said the Tetris Collection, boy, that would be cool. Technos Collection, Crash into Boys, I have this in D. Let's see here. Better than Draga? Yes. Better than Desert Falcon? Yes. Better than Rise Return? Yes. Better than Street Racer? Yes. Sprint Master? Yes. Dark Chambers 2600? Yes. Power Punch 2? Yes, for sure. Magic Girl? Yes. Quad Challenge? I'm going to stick it below Quad Challenge. Dodgeball? We have this in C Group. Creepy Brawlers? Yes. Immortal? Yes. Crystal Castles? Yes. Global Rebel? Yes. Submarine Commander? Yes. Basket Brawl? Metal Marines? Adventure? Rad Gravity? Yes. Humans? Oh man, I think it's going to fit in right here, just because of the flicker and the slowness. Super Spike V-Ball is our next one, and that is in rank A. Let's see here. Prehistoric Man, Missile Command, Ninja Golf, yes. Real Sports Tennis, Human Cannonball, Battle Cars, Solaris, Wizard, Fighter's History, Iron Commando, Centipede, Burnin' Rubber, Pac-Man, Galaga Top Racer, Dig Dug 2, Galaxy and Boogerman. Yes, 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 yes. Again, this was almost on the same level as Double Dragons last time, so this is gonna be high up on the list. We're gonna even put it above Burger Time, but not above Two Crude Dudes. Next up, in our S tier, we have Double Dragon. Where do we put Double Dragon? Do we put it above Earthworm Jim? Do we put it above Midnight Resistance? I think, yeah, these are so classic and iconic. I think it beats out all of these. And same thing with Double Dragon 2. Obviously, I had this above Double Dragon before, so there's that. And then I had Renegade above those, so yeah, these are pretty high up on the list, and I don't regret putting them there. Super Double Dragon we had up on the next level. SS. Dragon View, yes, yes. Demons of Diamonds, yes. Not Splatterhouse 3. Then finally, River City Ransom, up SSS. I'm going to put it above... You know, I accidentally put Splatterhouse 2 and 3 in the wrong spots. The text is so small, I didn't notice. River City Ransom, better than Splatterhouse Part 2, yes, but not better than Tanzer. We're going to leave like that. So, there's our list of games for the first 10 collections. So let's get to our list. So here's our list of the first 9 collections. Where does Technos Collection 1 fit into this? Honestly, this is probably the best one of the first 10. Is it SS? Maybe, because we've got River City Ransom, we've got Double Dragon, Super Double Dragon, we've got Double Dragon 2, and Renegade, and Super Spike V-Ball. All of those super good games. The 2 duds hardly affect the really good, the good stuff, I think, at the top of the list. I mean, I like beat-em-ups, and I think you have to like beat-em-ups in order to put it up as high as I did. So, I do think I'd rather play Technos Collection rather than Namco Museum Collection 2. Yeah, I don't regret putting it there, and again, I could always change my mind later down the road, but it's going to stick there for now. And I think we're finally at the end of this video. As soon as I did the first collection, I was thinking to myself, this is going to take way longer than I thought it would. I don't know how long I've been recording for. When I edit this down, it still might be an hour-long video. I don't know. And if it is, it's going to be that way. And part of me, after the first collection, thought to myself, maybe I should just break this up into collections. But then I thought, well, then the ones with only 6 games or 2 games are going to be really, really short. So we'll just stick with the 10 games here. But I'm not going to do... I mean, that's 115 games we just went through in this one video, and that's probably why it's going to be so long. But the next one isn't going to be so long because I decided to break it up into 3 videos instead of 2. Because if I were to do all the rest of the collections, that'd be like 150 games, and I do not want to do that all in one video. So I'm going to break it up so that we're doing the next 10 collections up through... What is that one? The Mega Cats Collection 2. And then that'll be just our next 10, and it's only like 80-something games, I think. So, you know, less than before. So the next one should be shorter. And then the next one after that, shorter even after that. We're going to finish up with the Intellivision Collection, Bit Bat Brothers Collection, and then the 4 arcade collections. And there's hardly... I'll be really short. And then we'll finally be caught up. And we'll leave it like that. So... If you made it this far, man, thanks for watching. You had to be really curious where I was going to rank things, or maybe you just fast-forwarded to the end, because you could have done that too. And, you know, I should have mentioned, but I will bookmark this video so you can see each collection broken out. So, and then after we do those next two videos, we'll finally be caught up and we can get working on the Renovation collection. So, thanks for watching. See you all next time. Bye.